Hi, I'm Wongster 1970. Today I'm going to be installing a set of replacement headlights in my 2003 Toyota Matrix. Let's get started. There are 3 bolts that hold these in. One here, and there's one down in on the side, of course. So I'm going to try to see if I can move this. Nope. That is a Phillips. Let's see if this one can loose. Nope. Okay, I did get those 2 bolts out. That one there, that one there. Ended up using impact driver here and a pair of vice grips. Found out that I am going to have to remove the inner fender well, and I'm probably going to jack up the car so I can get in underneath there, because there are some clips down underneath that need fixed. Yeah, it came apart easier than what I thought. I was able to pull down on this fender well, and there was one bolt up in here. See it there? And then once I got that out, I was able to slide the front fender out far enough that I can reach the headlight. And right there's our bolt. So I got to remove that bolt, and then this should come out. Well, it was another 10mm bolt that I pulled out. Now let's see if this will come out. There we go. Clear it from the front. Pretty much have to take the whole fender off. Take the nose piece off just to get this out. So we have a couple connectors here. There we go. It's out. I'm going to get the new one and slide that one back up in there. Well, this came with a new turn signal bulb, but I had to reuse the headlight bulbs, high and low beams. So I'm going to plug this back in. Well, instead of playing around with that, I'm going to take the bulb out of this one, put it in the old socket, and then put that back in. Well, it looks like there's a bent pin in there. Instead of messing with that, I'm just taking the bulb out of this socket and putting it in my old socket. Well, I've got all the plugs back in, put the new bulb in that old socket, and now I'm going to try to slide this back in there. Lines up. Should. Let's get up over top of there. There we go. Now we're back in. A little scuff on it already. Okay, that looks better. Let's make sure we have lights. Okay, there's our new one. Looks like we got our low beam and side marker, or turn signal, parking light. And here is our old one still. You can see how bad that is. There's the old one. There's the new one. Let's try our high beam. There's our high beam. High beam on the old side. High beam on the new side. So that side looks good. Okay, now I got to put these bolts back in. And then I'll get to working on the other side. Okay, bolt installed here, bolt installed here. I put this one back in here, and then the other one that goes down here to hold the light on the side. Now, I'm going to remove these 2 bolts, a bolt up underneath here which holds the front bumper on, and who knows, the whole bumper might just fall off. Well, just as I thought, I pulled that bolt out from up underneath here, and there was one element down here holding this in place, And once I took that off, pretty much the whole nose piece came off, along with the skirting. And there's some pieces that I would like to try to fix while I have this apart. There are some clips that need to be put in here. I think I still have them. I see 2 so far that are missing, maybe 3. So I'm going to install the rest of the missing clips. I got these 2 bolts out. I got a bolt down here that needs to come out. I should be able to pull this out. One connector. The other one. And this one is a pain to get out. Okay, there's our old one. That's the other one's in the bottom of the box. Okay, put the lights in, the lights out of the old headlight in here, and I had to reuse this old plug for the side marker because the pins were bent in the new one again. So I'm going to connect all these wires back up on there and get this put back in. I got all the connectors plugged in, you can see. And I'm going to set this back in here. Make sure everything works before I pull it back up. There's our low beams and side markers working. Check the high beams. There are our high beams. That looks good there. Looks good there. That should be good. I'm going to bolt everything back up and fix this nose piece. Bolt installed there, and installed down here. Now, I'm gonna get to work with this mess. We're missing a clip here. There we go. I got that one in. I had to push up on the fender and skirting. And we got one here and one here. Now I'm going to put this up on end. See if I can figure out how to fix this. I've got 2 zip ties in here holding this piece on, 2 here holding this piece on, and 2 holding that one on. This one over here, looks like that one's broken also, so I'm gonna have to fix that one yet. This one is attached now, zip tied. All the other ones are. I had to pull all the bolts out because the bolts have got to go through these holes. There's a hole here, hole back in there. Same on this side. This clip is going to have to come off. That should go on here first. And then it will line up on there. So now I'm going to set the nose piece back on, the front fender back on, and get those bolts in under the fender liners, and then I'll be back. There are 2 different length bolts. These shorter ones go up under the fender, and these longer ones will go up under the skirting. Now, I was right. The shielding does go in up above the fender here, or this plastic shield goes up underneath the skirting. So there's that one. Got this one here, this one, and then this one here was different, so they had put a different clip on here, different nut and a different bolt, so the whole bolt goes up through that hole. And I got the driving lights installed while I was underneath here, and that's about it for down here. Just have to install these again. Might put a little PB on there before I put it back together. Got some PB on there. And tighten these back down. There we go. Now all I got to do is lower back down and I'll be done. Well, that'll do it for installing the replacement headlights on my 2003 Toyota Matrix. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, share, and subscribe, and stay safe. Thanks for watching.